But yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stick with this. This has been like what, my upteenth like replay of this game now. And surprisingly, I haven't really, now to think about it, gotten past Act 2 and all those like restarted replays. Kind of hoping that I'll be able to break through that in this playthrough, but I don't know. Honestly, at times it just feels kind of hard to put myself out there, you know? What with all the social anxiety and shit. Ugh. Oh well. Better late than never. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you don't know what I mean. Hell, I don't even know what I mean half the time anyway.
V, you there?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
Sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
We had a leak. My boss called, dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Don't worry about me. I'll manage on my own.
Buena suerte.
Are you all right?
Asian markets are going wild. Not to mention London, Zurich, Warsaw.
Yep. It's disintegrating.
Everyone's reacting to this leak. Markets down, arms transports stalled, ops in retreat. Months of work out the window.
Counter intel's in the grinder.
2067. An Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet. 2071. Arasaka security.
started transferring them out of Frankfurt now to emergency centers. Just got the latest report from Basel.
I heard there's 2 dead.
3. They took out another Militech assassin near the border.
Why is this taking so long?
It's because of what happened in Europe.
I heard. Data leak in Frankfurt. Ugh, half-brain management we're gonna pay for in sweat.
An Arasaka bodyguard shields the Emperor of Japan from an assassin's bullet.
The end of World War I, and the birth of Saburo Arasaka.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
The business his father had founded.
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. You hurry up.
By war upon his doorstep. Saburo Arasaka enlisted as a pilot in the Nippon Kaigun, the Japanese Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of lieutenant. With 20 confirmed aerial victories, he forever will be honored as one of the Imperial Army's most accomplished fighter pilots. But in 1942, during a routine mission, his plane was severely damaged. Yet, overcoming both grievous injury and a malfunctioning aircraft, Saburo managed to return to base. Join us after the break to hear what happened next.
Militech hit 3 of ours. Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that part of Europe.
What's the status of the 3?
They're dead. Once everyone else is safe, we'll issue a statement to the media.
Saying what?
A tragic accident during routine security system maintenance would be my bet.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his office.
Hey, V. It's been ages. It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
What does everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead. And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss on the promotion to Spec Ops director.
You know how it is. Things happen.
They do indeed. Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
How's it going? I woke up at like I actually woke up at 9 a.m. today, my time.
Listen, sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
So like, I went back to bed and I woke up again at like 2 p.m. So I guess my day is going great.
System security confirmed.
you just woke up too. Well, welcome. Today's Friday, isn't it? 2:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace. Ugh. But you know, Still holding on, still hanging on for dear life. Right now, like, this is probably like the 2000th like start of a playthrough I've done for Cyberpunk now. And the thing is, like, all my playthroughs since like my first one, I haven't been able to get past like second act. And that's not for lack of trying. It's just like, I don't know.
Bastard! He lobbied them hard for it when they flew in from Tokyo. Director of Special Operations with his file?
The Japanese might buy it.
I guess I get a little bit too hung up on like trying to be such a completionist in this game. So I'm just constantly going around searching, seeing if I've found or missed anything, only to like finish my playthrough and then go back, start reading up on this shit and realize that, oh fuck, I missed this out, I missed that out, I missed this and that, etc. Good lord.
Access denied.
So like, I don't know, I'm thinking of trying to commit to doing a full playthrough this time around, but also just basically not hold back on like exploring as much as possible every single area I get into. No, I think like for prologue wise, I'll probably hold off on doing the side questing until I've finished like Act 1. Then once it's that, like, I'm just going to like not do the story missions at all, just a side quest until everything is bloody done. What game is this? Cyberpunk 2077. Came out like around the time that Heat came out, actually, now to think about it. First came out 2019, bombed massively because it was such a buggy and disappointing mess of a game. It still is kind of disappointing, if I'm being honest, especially based on like what has been set up by like it's like all the expectations that CDPR set up for everyone when it came to this game was like so fucking high. Like, I literally think they were fucking high when they like were planning on what to do about this game. Not a game you always wanted to play. Oh shit. Spoilers, I suppose? Nah, it's fine. It was just literally just the beginning of the playthrough. I don't know, given the fact that like, I don't really have anything going on this like weekend, at least like anything important I should say, I suppose I'm going to try to dedicate this weekend just playing this game alone. I mean, here's the thing about like, I'm like, if I cannot just properly binge a game like this, it's like it's really hard for me to like just keep coming back to it. It's like I always end up wanting to play something else. And right now, like, at least like given how empty this game is, you know, which ironically is kind of like what's wrong with it. Or just zoning out and like walking around. I remember, hell, I've not even any idea what I'm doing right now. I should just remove the marker. Yeah, that way I have like absolutely zero idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna zone out and play. And I'm hoping that eventually at some point I'm going to discover something I haven't found. Ooh, biography. Yorinobu. I'm going to be doing a lot of this, like just picking up random shards and just reading them. So I really want to try to find anything. I'm gonna trying to get me and my friend on Heat. Shit. Maybe I'll play that on breaks between my like Cyberpunk 2077 playthrough. How about that? When is your like? Oh man, I don't think about it. When we're gonna be playing together, since you're based in the US, I suppose I'll be joining like a US server, in it. Just hope the latency isn't too bad. Ah well, just funsies. Besides, like, I figure out, like, you know, playing like Heat socially basically means like you're not really caring too much for the win. It's more like higher level players helping lower level players level up quickly. Which is so far what my experience has been doing Heat. I will try to read through this. In many ways, the story of Yorinobu Arasaka resembles an ancient parable. The younger son of one of the modern world's most powerful CEOs renounces his heritage, forfeits his birthright, and instead chooses a rough and tumble life on the streets of Tokyo, only to later scamper back home into the warm, sheltered bosom of his family, with his tail tucked. At least, that is a story most have pieced together from official sources. But why did Yorinobu betray his father in the first place? Why did he return? For several years, I dug deeper, followed leads, reached out to his former friends and acquaintances. Slowly, I began to unearth answers to some of the public's most burning questions. Damn. So, it's so fucking flowery. Yorinobu was born in Tokyo in the early 21st century, the first child of Saburo Arasaka's third wife, Michiko. By all accounts, he seemed to be a happy child that grew to become a pleasant young man. That is until his graduation from the University of Tokyo at the age of 21. Following the ceremony, the Arasaka family threw a party in his honor. At some point in the evening, Saburo invited his son to his study for a private conversation. What transpired there is wholly unknown, but after corroborating varied accounts, it is clear Yorinobu must have slipped out from the party and the estate only a few hours later. Gone. A whisper in the night. Ooh. He did a Bilbo Baggins, guys. He's like, he fucking ran away from his own party. His own graduation party, no less. Lamb. Over the next few years, various eyewitnesses spotted Yorinobu in the company of a nomad group known as Kontetsu no Ryu, or the Steel Dragons. As part of this youthful rebellion, he purposely involved himself in altercations with Arasaka agents and promoted anti-corporate slogans. After his family eventually confirmed Yorinobu's involvement, Saburo renounced his son and Kei, Saburo's eldest son, swore to exact revenge on his younger brother. Ironically, it was later at Kei's funeral that Yorinobu at last reconciled with his father. Stubbornly proud to a fault, many were surprised by the Arasaka patriarch's conciliatory approach. What caused Saburo to change his mind? What role might have Yorinobu's sister Hanako played in their peaceable reunion? That much remains to be discovered. Any more shards? Shards, give me more shards. I want all the shards, boy. Important lore informations. So that's one thing I missed definitely in my first playthrough. Like, that guy, Frank, that I was talking to, he's literally, like, if I'm Jenkins' dog, then Frank is literally Abernathy's dog. You get my drift? So, like, Frank just hitting me up on the pretext of, like, having a friendly chat was just him keeping tabs on me. Lol. Ooh, counterfeit documents. Could come in handy. Konpeki Plaza. Konpeki Plaza. Luxury. Beauty. Discretion. What holds more power than a place? An idea. Konpeki Plaza is more than a hotel. It is a space in which reality is curated to even the most refined tastes and sensibilities. At Konpeki Plaza, you'll find 420 nice exclusive apartments, 20 conference rooms, 14 fully equipable pools, and the finest bars, restaurants, and that which cannot be measured by numbers alone. Luxury, beauty, and discretion. Oh, of course. Fucking bring it back to the whole tagline. Brilliant. Our world-class customer care will fulfill even the deepest needs and desires of our guests, turning your stay into Complexi Plaza into an unforgettable experience. When it comes to the comfort of our clients, there is no such thing as the impossible. Discover the new dimensions of comfort. Enjoy the best Night City has to offer. If you stretch your ears enough, you might hear some mumbling noise coming from the conference room. I suppose it's a brilliant setup. Ooh, absent. I'm gonna take that. Thank you very much. You know, it's like browsing through the different mods I could find for Cyberpunk, and I'm very disappointed in the modding community. Not because they haven't made a lot of like content, like they're actually been doing pumping out more content, I think, than CDPR has in the last like in the last 2-3 years since the game came out. But quite frankly, like this practice of everyone basically like releasing half-finished games and like me being like the only
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
What's up? What's going on here? Is this about Frankfurt?
Is it
Yes, it's about
Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Projected risks?
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible, leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Keep in there digging. We invested way too much getting him that deep to back out now.
You sure?
Do I really need to repeat myself?
Oh, of course not.
Please enter the antechamber.
No. Oh. Valor mission. Oh yeah. Didn't read this one just now. No escape. There's no escape. I'm stuck on this floor. What do I do? Oh my god, you got freaky eyes. What am I doing? Hope you don't mind me crouching on your desk.
Access denied. Please enter the antechamber.
Oh my god, my heart is pounding so hard. I realize. Look at like the notification on top. So my cortisol level is all the way up. My heart rate's all the way up.
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online?
The only reason why I'm not passing out right now is only because.
Have a seat, VP. Right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation?
The only reason why I haven't collapsed over yet is only because I'm still getting neuro boost.
Yeah, just as we thought.
Hi, Jenkins.
Have a seat, VP. Right with you.
Yeah, sure. What all are they waiting for? I wonder.
Have a seat, VP. Right with you.
Y'all sitting around not doing anything until I sit down. Nice.
Have a seat, VP. Right with you.
Jenkins said that for like 5 times now. What a gaudy interior though.
Have a seat, VP. Right with you. You know what to do. Start now. Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
This isn't the first time Abernathy set you up.
No, not the first. Smeared me in front of Japanese execs, so she'd be the one promoted to Director of Spec Ops. A cunt. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
The finished Street Kid once maxed out that broken single shot Magnum and 2-shot Adam Smasher. Nice. 2 shots was all it took, eh? Perfect.
Honestly.
Please.
There's not much you can do. She's got the Night City board on her side. If she wants you out, well, you understand.
I do. Seems we see eye to eye on this issue.
Given the rate at which I'm going to be finishing this game, it'll probably take like at least a week to defeat Adam Smasher. Probably gonna like find like what's gonna be the slowest, most painful way. Like, can I actually tickle him to death? The more broken part of it is as a tech weapon. You know what that means? No. Oh no. So like nowhere for Adam to hide even. Awesome. Not gonna lie though, that's a sweet view. To be honest, Adam Smasher is much more docile than the anime. No, you see, in the anime, Adam Smasher has plot armor. You know, that's why. That's why he was so OP. Just like how Adam has like plot armor in the first act of this game. Not gonna lie, this is a really good view. They plot armor the wrong character. Ah, jeez. But you know, but no, like, man, I mean that's still a reason than any to start another Cyberpunk playthrough, just so we can beat Adam Smasher's ass again. But we're gonna have to find a more creative way of fucking giving them the smackdown. Gonna see if I can like tickle him to death or something, or like annoy him long enough so that he'll give up his will to fight. Oh right, we're supposed to pick up the data shard. Sorry.
A data shard.
Proof of my trust. Go on, take it. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates, driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband, everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. Said it yourself. She's left me no choice.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Friendship transactions are traceable. Paper disappears as soon as you spend it.
What can I say? Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me.
You know what's like, you know what's also a like bonus that's off the record and has 0 taxes on it? A bribe. Quite literally.
Jenkins, Night City counterintel.
Jenkins is bribing me right now to go and like assassinate Abernathy. Yes, donations are entirely claimable. You don't need a receipt for it even. In fact, it's better to not even have a receipt for it, you know? Oh, jeez.
No, not yet. We're just exploring options for now.
Listen,
On the authority of Director Abernathy, yes.
Oh, I can't talk to Jenkins anymore.
Listen,
Shh. Say again?
Say again?
Listen,
Oh no, he wasn't talking to me. Oh.
Yeah, if that's how it's got to be. Say again.
Lol, he's sushing you immediately.
I have those reports you asked for.
I don't have the time. Just send him my way.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper pit?
Viper pit. Yeah, couldn't have said it better.
You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
Ooh, let's read the reports. Oh god. No wonder I wasn't selected. Oh no, it's so hard to click. Lol. After assessing data collected from contact reports in Utah, Nevada, Arizona, and Montana, we did not confirm any active NUSA efforts against Arasaka assets or operations in federal territories. However, the same conclusion cannot be drawn regarding potential threats from Militech. Although the corporation has obvious close ties to the NUSA government, we were unable to obtain valuable intel due to much tighter control on internal procedure and information flows. We must rely on unconfirmed circumstantial evidence obtained by our own field agents for the time being. Oof. Means unreliable information then. Conclusion. Further human gathering in required. Human? H-U-M-I-N-T? Human intelligence? Okay, I guess that's what it means. Hum intel. Human intel. Okay. Current data are circumstantial and do not allow for indisputable conclusions. So stay paranoid, basically. Nice. How do I... Oh, no. Sit. Stand. There. Let's go, V. Where we going, V? Going this way.
I have nothing to add. No, I didn't say anything of the sort.
Tell your people to be careful.
That's right. No comment. How many times do I have to say?
Lunar bases are huge to them. They won't forgive us for this.
What'd you do to the moon base? They destroyed the moon base? Oh no. Oh, so this is where you go. Jeez, poor guy. Doesn't even have a chair to use this computer at. It's just forced to stand out here in the hallway to do his emails. Guys working for a corp. It's hell. See, even the front desk guy gets his own desk with a chair. poor interns just got to like stand around. Oh, and this one is even worse. She's got like her boss just looking over her shoulder the whole time.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out. And the few who do know the truth, they won't know it for long.
Well, that's creepy. Hello.
Access granted.
It sounded like that guy was speaking from across the hall or something. But he was right there in front of me. Like, damn. And he heard a voice even though I thought it was like something in the background. But no, it's actually that guy talking. Talking, but his voice sounded so far away. Oh, I missed the trigger. The door opened by itself. Oh, not say I missed the trigger. I must have hit it just around the edges. What you doing? Can I join you?
Well, hey, hello.
Yes. How you doing? Mind if I just chill around here for a sec? You know, not much going on. Just gonna have to meet Jackie Wells in an hour or so. Wait a sec. I can't zoom in on that.
Please provide your destination.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood. No official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications suggest MaxTac has been sent to the area. A widespread power failure has been reported in Santo Domingo. All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Dealing with a temporary nuisance. Nothing you should worry about.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Huh. Just realized that's actually the first time I've seen what the Met Center looks like from the top.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar. As close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
Funny, like most of the time you actually spend on ground level. You don't get to see the top of buildings so much. Yeah, especially if you play through like Nomad or like Street Kid.
We have arrived at your destination.
Fuck's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us.
Out of my way.
What? Who the fuck are you to say that to me?
Arasaka counter intel. We done here?
Fuck. Used to be all this.
Couldn't use the front door like everyone else?
Fucking do whatever. Think the world's theirs.
But the city view is freaking insane. I know. That's a crazy thing. It's like they built something so fucking insane.
What the fuck you doing?
Keep an eye on the AV. Lol. You couldn't tell me to fuck
Keep an
myself.
eye on the AV for me, will ya?
I don't get paid to do that.
I wasn't asking. And not a scratch on it when I get back.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Wow. Corporal V is literally, quite literally, a dick through and through. No future. Aw. Ooh, nice. What do we have here? Bubblegum wheats, okay. I like how I'm like basically going around stealing everything in Lily's bars right now. And nobody's gonna touch me because I'm corporal.
Come back to my place. Grab one last drink.
Don't even start.
Lol. Oof. That's a put down, my man. Ooh, Vampire Prince. Monster hunters beware. Turbo Dracula is a dark, gritty, visceral action game experience where you play as the plasma-thirsty Prince of Puncher Wounds himself, Dracula. He has risen again, this time as a digiclone in a body of chrome, but his appetite for blood hasn't waned one bit. Assisted by descendants of an ancient bloodline, he wages war against the sinister Helsing Corps, headed by the Demon Brothers Manchester. They aim to take over the world with the help of genetically spliced werewolf zombies. Dracula must face difficult choices such as whether to resurrect his old friend Viago or to transmutate into his nemesis. A polished real-time combat system and a non-linear storyline offers the player deep immersion in single-player, while the multiplayer mode allows you to team up with your Chumbas as they take control of the brooding Varney or the blonde fan-favorite Herbert. Without spoiling any of the endings, yes, multiple endings, I'll leave you with just one thing. Lady Carmilla Ruthen Bathory is hands down the most captivating character ever written in a 100-year history of video games. Period. No exaggeration whatsoever. Lol. Well, at least somebody's having a good time. He reminds me of the Payday Highs and Alessa's concert. Does it have a DJ like playing their set like the whole time the heist was happening? Shit. I haven't played Payday in a long time, to be honest. I don't even remember playing through the Alesso concert.
We went there yesterday. Huh. Drawing up things.
Well, you have to tie the DJ down when you control the confettis. Oh, it's a DLC. I see. Oh, hi. How are you? Alesso's album for the DLC is Profondo. First two being in line to play the 2 game, the rest of the additions sound like hits though. That's cool enough. I mean, basically Payday commissioned Alesso to make a whole album for the DLC. But that's pretty cool. Well, there's songs even in Cyberpunk that are straight up bangers that should deserve some radio airplay, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised there.
It's a pretty good call out. Yeah.
When was the last time I fucked anything up? Huh?
Seriously? How far back you want me to go?
Oh, poor guy probably fucks everything up. Hey, Mateo.
Looking for your Jum. Already here, dapping his fingers, waiting for you.
Eye the tiger, babe.
Don't come here often, do you? It's good to see you, chica. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
What the fuck is a centipede? Is he fucking talking about a human centipede? Good lord. That's a sex position I didn't need to know existed.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. Can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me. Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Jackie, before I start, this stays between us.
Por supuesto.
Serious. This thing, it could ruin me.
So could I. You do realize who you're talking to, right? The guy who's done this before. Remember what happened in Mexico, at the border? I peep one word.
I know. You saved my ass. If word about the cartels had gotten out...
But it didn't. And this won't either. That's why you came to see dear old Jackie.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe two. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Mm-hmm. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. It's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermana. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or... okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
To this.
And this,
Was that a toast? What the hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar. But this doesn't say a damn thing. To this. This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
You're from Arasaka HQ. Is there a problem? Are you here about Frankfurt?
We're here for you. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
Name and department again? Didn't quite catch it the first time around.
Fuck!
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh?
Your access to company networks is hereby revoked.
In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us.
Come on, move it. Spirit. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Claro.
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Dodged one there. Hijo de la chingada. V, how you feel? You all right?
Like shit.
Ayo, Wally.
My throat's like sandpaper. Not sure I can breathe.
It's like when my little primito was ditching drugs. Nasty chills, trembling hands, cold sweat and dry heaving.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Hey, should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
Damn, gotta swap all the Arasaka augmentations. Oof. Yeah. It's like effectively the implants basically work on a license-based system. You don't actually own them. Like, holy shit, they can withhold functionality once they fire you from your job. Oof. Oh, we lost everything.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers, company pad. I mean, they have ceased. My bank account not frozen, seized.
Jesus, these fuckers move fast. You
Literally
sure you feel
EA
okay,
subscriptions. Yep.
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
No, Jack. I lost everything. We lost everything. We had to pay the price.
No, Jack, I did. Lost everything. Access to intel systems. My pad, car, contacts. Every shred of credibility.
At least you still got the eddies for the hit job. Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching, just right for a new start. That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right?
Oh, you saw me playing Cyberpunk scene. Yo.
Hey, hermana. Your new life. It starts now.
Hello there, Night City!
Yeah, I think
Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
That was 7 months ago,
Like
Shit.
you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of
Didn't
an
feel that
orphanage
long ago
once,
to me.
and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand,
Raul.
AC's Legends! Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard! Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start.
Was that from the time like
what matters here is
when I was playing like Call of Duty or something?
In Night City. The city
Trying to like,
of
I'm legit
dreams.
trying to recall back, but yeah, probably I might have forgotten then.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building.
It's my bad.
Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to, brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR?
Militech. Jack, we're talking classified military-grade tech here. How did you get it?
T-Bug. And our girl made a couple adjustments.
Why? Thinks she knows better?
Nah. Said it didn't suit her, style. You'll see what I mean.
Anywho,
Not now,
tutorial.
Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy
Oh,
work.
Far Cry 1.
Yeah.
Shit, it's been 7 months ago since I played Far Cry 1. Fuck. So yeah, welcome back, Raul.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna be taking like my
elevator.
Sweet ass time playing this game. Maybe. Wait, I mean maybe? Maybe or 1 year ago. Done? Oh my god. Jeez, how time bloody flies. Aliens kidnapped my wife and kids. Help me celebrate. Maybe sorry. Nah. No need to say sorry, man. Oh, what's it got there? So many things. Oh my god. I definitely never picked this up before. Holy shit. Just taking the time to like explore everywhere. It's starting to pay off now. Sorry, Jackie. Sorry. I have some things I need to look for. You know? I'm being thorough. I think it's like one Far Cry game that I need to go and get, which is Far Cry 4 actually. Is 2 actually being sold anywhere? Because as far as I know, like probably the only way for me to get like a full copy of Far Cry 2, I might have to pirate it or something. I got Far Cry 2 from your GTX 260 purchase. Like damn. So I'm gonna have to go and find another GTX 260 then to get a copy of Far Cry 2. Oh man. Like why isn't that shit like collector's items? Like why don't I see GTX 260s being traded around? Just torrent it. Abandonware site should have. Far Cry 2 is boring for me. That's the thing. It's like I think like every Far Cry is such a polarizing game that, you know, there's like series of whether every even numbered Far Cry is generally less well received. That's right, even every odd numbered Far Cry game is less well received than its like than its even number counterpart. So like Far Cry 1, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 5 question mark. Those were considered good Far Cries. And yeah, 3 is generally regarded to be the best, but it still wasn't a perfect game. But I think yeah, by 3, that's when it by 2 or by 3, that's when it basically went completely to Ubisoft, right? Well, finally. Hi, how you doing?
Target's Sandra Dorset. Target's biomon went mute a couple hours back. Suspected abduction. Target could have possibly flatlined already. Not sure you're in time.
We're in time, Bug. We. Sure you're on phones, but that don't make you any less part of this squad.
Squad. Charming.
Yeah, calm the hell down.
Calm the hell down, both of you. Almost there.
Yeah, Bug. You focus.
Gee, like... Fucking Jackie just using the opportunity to put one last word onto T-Bug. Such children.
Looking for 1237. Target should be inside, but I got 0 eyes on her biomon. Fingers crossed it's not too late. Ugh, I hate this life or death shit. Hurry.
Honey, is that you?
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
You know, the more like I go back into these locations in Cyberpunk, the more I like really appreciate the Edge Runners anime. Just for like very accurately recreating these like game environments. I think they quite literally must have used actual screenshots to create those backgrounds. That's why it looks like so good in Edge Runners. Like one-to-one, they just literally used like screenshots. This must have been how they done a lot of like the backgrounds for the anime, just like tracing back. It's really well done. I love, like, who knew like the formula to making a good video game adaptation is to actually adapt the video game like properly, like actually follow the lore for once.
Fucking late. Is that her? Is that our target, V?
I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, that's literally what everyone has been asking ever since like people have been making video game adaptations. Just fucking follow the game. Which, on the side note, reminds me of like I got to go. I'm not sure actually whether I want to like jump on Last of Us HBO like now, or like wait for the whole season to come out before diving through it. But so far I just heard it's been really fire, that whole series. I can't wait. Thing is, like, I've never played Last of Us the video game though, so I may not be able to get all of the references from the get-go. But seriously, that's still on my list. I mean, like, the moment Sony decides to make it on PC, sure, I'm definitely gonna want to give that one a try. Oh, the hell? Oh my god, that's so buggy.
V, head in the game. Check if that's her.
Didn't play this game because it ruined graphic cards.
Sandra Dorset's
Wait, how did
protected
it
under
ruin your
Echelon
graphic
2
card?
Corpo Immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Oh, I'm kidding. They have a good card. Oh shit, I feel ya, man. To be honest, the Last of Us game looked and played more cinematically, so it'll look pretty good when made in the series. Yeah, that's true. That's, to be fair, because like that's most of like Naughty Dog's content is kind of like that, isn't it? Because like I remember for the longest time those games were considered pretty like average to mid. Like they're just basically like like they played kind of like the Tomb Raider games. It's just that they had so much better like story and like cutscenes. Wait, what's my GPU? I'm using a GTX 1080 right now, but I'm having a very old like system in general. Like my CPU is like an i7 from like 2013. I mean, it's like a Haswell 4th gen. So yeah, I mean, I've got a good GPU, but my CPU is a bit like low. 1080 timeout from the X mining Vita card. No. Although to be fair, like I guess like I could try to hunt around for like a used 2070. Those are like super cheap now. But the 3070 is also dropped to a price that I know of that's already down close enough to like a brand like a mint in box 2070 even. So 3080 goes for 2K, 3070 is about 13 to 15. Wait, are you talking in ringgit? Is that in ringgit or in US? Because if it's US, I'm like, oh fuck it, that's pretty high. Oh, in ringgit, okay. I was thinking like it's like $2,000. What is that? How expensive graphic cards are now? Fuck. I don't know though, because like unless I know for a fact that like the X mining cards were at least used, or rather kind of like kept in a well-controlled environment, like the fact that they usually kind of run at a very high like run on very high power for extended periods of time makes it kind of like it's not going to be exactly the most stable kind of like GPU to use long term. The GTX 1660 sold it. I bought an RTX 2060 Super, 2070 Super. I don't mean right now. I think the main thing I need to upgrade is my CPU and motherboard first. I think like the 1080 is still going to can still last me for a while. It's just that like I basically need a better motherboard and memory system. That's the only thing that's kind of holding me back right now as far as my computer's concerned. To be honest, going for a new build entirely in AMD Gen 5 or Intel Gen 13 or Intel 13 Gen. Yeah. I think I'm gonna like be pricing out like both an AMD and Intel build and just kind of see what the pros and cons of each, just like literally at the same price range, because like I'm gonna get it's like a combo anyway. It's like CPU plus motherboard and memory, so effectively I'm gonna still retain my same PSU. Like fuck me, the PSU is probably gonna be lasting me like more than a decade at this point, and it's gonna be like the only thing that's gonna carry forward, because like this build that I have right now, I've had it since like I was in college, and it's been like Fortune Haswell is like how bloody long ago. That's because now we're 13 gen, right? So it's almost a decade now on my computer. Holy fuck. CPU mobile combo. Yeah, I know. I've seen some places like do that combo, but they usually try to upsell you like a more expensive motherboard, which I guess like if it has enough SATA ports, that's fair enough, or just enough ports in general. Because I don't want to end up like overspending on a motherboard that has more like overclockable type of like equipment, just because I'm looking at more connectivity than anything else. Especially if it comes with a Thunderbolt, or if it comes with like a whole bunch of USB-C ports, I think that will even make me happier. yeah, that's gonna be like once I get like my next gig payment through. That's already on my cards right now on things I need. USB-C is still kind of rare to see on mobiles. Gun? That's the thing that's kind of weird. Yeah, you usually get the Type A ports, like but to be fair, they'll make it like higher speed, so it'd be USB-C like 3.1 or 3. I don't know what's the current version now, but they usually offset it by having it be the highest speed possible they can make for the Type A. But I want my Thunderbolts. Where the fuck are my Thunderbolt ports? Like why can't even decently priced motherboards just offer an option that has a Thunderbolt port? It's in but I guess like that's kind of the gatekeeping, isn't it? Like, because standards like Thunderbolt has always been an Apple thing. The ports they reserve that for laptops that are compatible with GPU docks. I mean, fair enough. But the thing is, like, if you're one who uses like dongles, you want to have like higher speed, like USB-C style, like USB-C dongles. Even it makes it so much easier when you're trying to like plug in lots of things in your computer. It's like I even use like a USB-C, a USB 3 hub, as well as like a USB-C dongle, but I can only use that with my laptop. It's like so much more convenient, where I can kind of like transfer like my files and stuff, or like have like my my external drive that has like a bunch of portable stuff that I use for work. Because I find it more convenient just to carry the dongle rather than just like bringing my whole work PC, so my whole PC to work. I don't know, but then again, like it is kind of like a very specialized use case. But it's one that's like really important for my line of work, which is like in broadcasting, where I have to like transfer video files or stuff like that. And a lot of like high-speed like drives use Thunderbolt. And the thing is, like, we're dealing with files that can be like even like an hours-long broadcast being encoded and high quality can get all the way up to like 20 gigs, and that's stuff that works with the TriCaster. So you want to have that high speed video anyway, high speed drive anyway to transfer your videos.
They're coming. Wait for your chance. Pick the prick off.
Need to find a single buyer for her. Score big on that Primas Grove she's got.
But I guess like the solution is really just to get like a Thunderbolt PCI
take one down.
PCIe slot.
Hey, grab the one closest.
Then that way, like, I can just go get away with like just using a regular motherboard. But then again, like, I want to get a fucking capture card as well, and
all down.
Jeez. Now here's the thing, like, the thing is that when I start thinking about PC upgrades, I start thinking about going all the way up. What do you think about the 2070 Super? Is it good in 2023? Yeah, I think it's still good enough. It's like, though granted, like it doesn't have like the latest. I don't know whether it will, because I know that DLSS requires an RTX card, but I don't know whether what stuff does the 2070 lose out on, because it is older, to be fair, compared to like the 2030 and the 30 and the 40 series. So I guess like if you want to be able to take advantage of like the latest Nvidia stuff, then you're better off getting the newer cards. But if you're just playing games for the sake of it, you know, you're not really that concerned about overall like nuances when it comes to the real-time ray tracing stuff, I say nuances, but sometimes I think even like the newer cards generally will have higher frame rates anyway. But if you're just like, if you're just playing like regular games, I think like 2070 should still allow you to get away with things. I mean, hell, even when you're trying to build like a workstation for video switching, even 2070 is like good enough for that. Even.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Shit, where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there somewhere.
Lol. This is one thing I've never quite figured out. Why in the hell only after that I take down the boss that everyone just basically falls to the floor? How computer part prices in your country? I think like I don't know how to do a comparison per se, but I think in general like price has gone up, but you can still, it's still buildable within like a like the budget range. I think for making a mid-tier PC has still remained more or less the same, but high-end has definitely rose in price a lot more, is how I look at it. But I don't think it's that unreasonable. And the used market is where people are still making the budget builds anyway. But that has always been the case though. So yeah, I'm considering getting basically like at least the CPU motherboard firsthand. I wouldn't mind picking up a second-hand graphics card, but still kind of sus about like getting an X mining card in general though. I'd much rather get like one that's been used. I also realized that this like mix of this like song, this is the only place where you hear it. It's so fucking banger that I like wonder why is it not being used anywhere else. Ooh, shard. Pain editors and mortality rates. Introduction. The implant, known widely as the pain editor, is cyberware that reduces or even eliminates pain. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably most valuable of which is mercenaries. It is using this test group that Zeta Tech conducted the following research. The pain editor is a neural coprocessor that inhibits the signals sent from what the fuck is this word? Nociceptors in the parietal lobe of the brain, thus preventing the feelings of pain in the user. Note, some models will also reduce symptoms of fatigue. The beneficial effects caused by the pain editor are in some ways similar to the symptoms of hypoesthesia? Hypoethesia. Oh god. How the fuck do you even word? How do you word? How does word? Why is word? Good lord. Including the greater resistance to physical forms of torture and the ability to ignore pain from severe wounds, which will allow the user to continue to perform beyond normal human limitations for a brief period. However, some studies have reported that a paint editor can yield a range of undesirable side effects. For example, in a heated battle, some users are unaware of the severity of their own wounds, which causes them to continue fighting without realizing they are dying and require immediate medical attention. The statistics support the theory that a lack of negative reinforcement may cause users to continue fighting when the rational strategy would be to retreat and escape death. Since 2020, the mortality rate of paint editor owners is above 60%. In this report, I address a question of how to better protect Zetatech clients from avoidable death while using our paint editors. Good lord. How am I getting tripped over so hard by some of these words? God damn. That's crazy thing though, is like, because it makes me think about you know, like the Space Marines from StarCraft, but they actually like have been kind of like mentally conditioned to just continue fighting through, like, until like literally literally they'll fight to the death that way. Bro, I'll give you my setup if you want. I mean, sure, if you'd like to share your setup, but I guess like I can use that as a bit of idea, basically, on what to upgrade to. But yeah, but in this case, the paint editor is like it literally is an implant that mentally conditions you to ignore pain and just continue fighting on. I don't know what is scarier, to be honest, the mind control type of marine from StarCraft, or, you know, just being a soldier in a corpo army. Fuck. Anywho, oh, I'm so enjoying the music. Such a banger. His voice line literally triggers when I get all the way over there, but he runs all the way to the back here to talk about it. It's so funny, because like I'll be over here and he'll be saying all those lines and he's all the way in the next room. Can I actually jump down to death this way? Oh, I could. LOL. Sure, it's a good thing I actually hit that save. Lol. I mean, holy shit, look at that. There's literally like an encampment all the way down there that I don't think we ever get to visit. And it's right in front of us, slow turning turbine. That could have been such a banger place to visit in the game, but no. You only get to look, no touch. The day the tower fell. In early August 2023, a single event would change the course of history. Although it fell against the bloody backdrop of the Fourth Corporate War, the global media still fed into the story for weeks. And could you blame them? A group of terrorists then detonated a nuclear bomb, blowing Arasaka Tower to pieces. The terrorists' warning came too late. Not all of the tower's employees could be evacuated. The blast itself killed and wounded thousands, while countless others died from radiation sickness. How did the biggest terrorist attack of the 21st century happen? Who was behind this catastrophe? To find the answers, we'll need to first understand the context of that era. The early 2020s was a period of unrest for Night City, and anti-corporate sentiment was at an all-time high. In the epicenter of the city's lawlessness stood the Atlantis Club. It was seen as an island of resistance against the powers that be, primarily mega corporations like Militech or Biotechnica. Though a special place in hell was reserved for Arasaka, the Japanese arm manufacturing Zaibatsu that held the most influence over Night City. The kinds of people who frequented the Atlantis felt that corporations had hijacked the future and turned people into consumer slaves, and ironically deprived of the two things capitalism loved most, freedom and choice. These people called themselves edge runners. They positioned themselves against the corporate world order. They declared their own freedom and opposition to the status quo, but deprived of any peaceful way to meaningfully change what they called the system. They reached for more radical methods of self-expression, and these people were no strangers to violence. Extreme world create really extreme men and women and everything, and oh my god. You know, like, it's kind of strange looking at it now, like that Russia and Ukraine are currently in a war and still is in 2023. The idea that like a nuke might be used at some point has definitely crossed the minds of many a person, like more I think this decade than ever before. I mean, hell, like growing up during the 90s, we're still kind of like feeling the after effects of that anxieties during the Cold War. But shit, I guess things have come kind of full circle in a way, hasn't it? Though the likelihood of like nuclear war, I would still say realistically, is still very far away. I mean, it's like things had to go really, really bad before nukes actually are going to be put on the table. But given how poorly this whole endeavor has been for Russia, I don't think they're going to be lasting that long through this conflict anyway. Alright, man. I'm just gonna continue playing through this. Hopefully, like, I'll be able to get to some point by the end of the day. But thanks, Raul, for dropping by.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into her biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does not look good.
She's in a tub of ice, crammed in with another. Fuck. Like slabs of meat.
Keep it together, V. If she survives, she won't remember a thing. Tiny scar on the subconscious, that's all.
Heard people who live through shit like this get panic attacks, without ever knowing why. You'll be sipping a glass of ice-cold water, and suddenly your hand's shaking.
V, jack into her biomon. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Jacking in. Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter, Sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, and cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neurocord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's muting the biomon.
Is that even safe? Can't we just get her out of here?
We found her still breathing. Can't lose her. We need that biomon working, checking for hemorrhages, whatever. Find that shard and yank it.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biomon. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biomon claims trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice.
Somebody is fucking dying right now. That's what's up.
Jack, look sharp. Not done yet. Don't know who's out there.
Locked and ready, V. Do your thing.
Oh, fuck!
She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's
Jackie,
going on.
air hypo. Fuck, this is bad.
Catch, chica!
Will I be doing a BMNG stream tonight? I don't know.
I think... Holy shit, it worked!
Fuera, chica. Get her outside.
Depends,
Scav
like,
rats
maybe,
abandoning
like,
ship.
if I have to go off for
Must have
dinner or
seen
something
trauma.
and come back,
Decided to cut their losses.
then maybe I might stream something else.
Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
But yeah, I guess, like, since nighttime is basically driving time for me, like, it's either when I'll be playing, like, a sim racing game, or... Yeah, perhaps... Oh, yeah. Speaking about BeamNG, even...
Stop in the doorway.
I already got Beam MP, so I could potentially even join some multiplayer sessions. But I'm not sure how it is if it comes to, like... if I'm connecting to somewhere far off, but we could potentially even do multiplayer stuff even.
The patient on the ground.
Oh, you can stay up all night because you're home alone tonight. Alright. I mean, what I have planned for most of this weekend really is just to do, like, commit to doing a full playthrough of Cyberpunk. Oh, it's 8:14 p.m. right now.
Patient NC 570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine.
Yeah, I mean, so far I only plan for this weekend to play through Cyberpunk.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage direct.
Good work. Shit show's over. Cutting my wires now. See you in the near future.
Listen, chica, I got this thing. Mind if I borrow your wheels?
Huh.
I got a day with Misty, but I can't take the metro. How's it gonna look for me?
Won't leave you hanging.
I don't want to put the bus in the grinder and broke the game. I think I broke the game because yeah, like it went into that blender thingy in it. The impact blender.
Unbeat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako on the holo. Tell her the job's done.
V, how did it go? Our client is alive and well.
Relatively well. Trauma team took her off our hands. She'll recover.
Splendid. Your payment awaits you. Ready to come and grab whenever you like, even right away.
Playing Fortnite right now.
I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. If I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight, we better put it in 5th.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
So like for me right now, it's actually like 6 p.m. If you do a dry stream, you got a good idea. I might crash a game. I don't know whether I want to end up crashing the PC too hard though. To be fair. But sure, like I could consider it. Like basically what I have right now as ideas to do with BeamNG is to one, make cars in automation and to play it in BeamNG, and two, like to try out more of their like simulation stuff, like driving the race cars on like Hirochi Raceway. Like the other day I was trying to do drift, do the drift car, and I actually liked it. Like wow, it's actually got some decent drift physics going on.
Legends are born here.
So I want to kind of like practice drifting in that game, but also like try to do some like actual race car driving
Jackie,
in that game as
you're
well.
locking down Watson, remember?
That'll be fun.
Oh shit, you're right.
Especially if I set up like the grinders at every turn. So if I, for example, clip the apex too hard, that's going to send me straight into like an impact blender.
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Come on, V!
Oh my god.
Keep her steady!
Hold tight, V!
Holy fuck!
Mierda, perdón! Chingado!
That was easy. Oh my god, even though my frame rate dropped below like 30.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad.
Damn.
Sorry, V.
It's okay. I can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
So yeah, probably I'll do like some driving games afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I have to go out for dinner, to get dinner or something. But I eaten like not too long ago though. So for now I'm just committing to doing this Cyberpunk playthrough.
Lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am. Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame.
Look at him. No model citizen, maybe, but He's a good kid.
Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
It just all happens when you looking at your eyelids. Boy rock, light noise coming out garage door. Ain't that all day?
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Get the hell! Fucking shoot!
Doesn't look like your average bust.
These ain't your average badges. That's Max TAC. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Gonks out there, though. Just a midday snack for them. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. They had it coming.
Disrespectful and this here the anthem.
Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh, yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Realize they used different songs for this part, didn't they? And since like it'll be a different radio based on which version of V you're
Tell
playing.
Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Ooh, that pizza. It changes. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? Bruh. The pizza, it's alive. Pizza was sentient. What the fuck? Bruh. That's freaky. Actually, I do need a bit of food. What we have here? Cherry pie in a bag. Peach pie in a bag. Amazing.
fired a warning shot, a change that should keep officers safer. The Night City office of Cybernetics.
Good evening, Night City. My first guest tonight is the president of the church.
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deeds.
One Reverend Culver. Praise be to thee, our Father in heaven. And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. How's that treating you, beautiful?
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
Now, I'd like us to talk about the most exclusive and highly sought-after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought to make sure our fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality? Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip. This person, they'll never leave your side, a companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a...
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness. A golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access. And they will pay any price in exchange for a chance at this so-called immortality.
Well, that is true.
Shots going back to Ziggy's face, lol.
Limited access to the relic in order...
Your promise is a lie, an evil lie, motivated by greed and... Now that is rich. Hey, excuse me? False promises, greed, a lust for power. Why, sounds an awful lot like a church to... What? How dare you? Do you not promise a life after death? Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh?
Sorry, SnowRunner?
Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth any happier for it? You claim that this relic gives eternal life. But all I see is an eternity of suffering. Rather than say goodbye, we haunt ourselves with their voices, their presence. What do you folks think? Who holds the truth? Is it Ms. Lee or maybe Reverend Culver? That is up to you. Send Culver or Lee to 7892 to cast your vote and enter your name for a chance to win tickets to this year's playoff. Until next time, Night City. Toodles.
No, I don't have SnowRunner. I just went and looked it up on Steam. That's that crawler game, isn't it?
Welcome to today's local news on N54. I'm Jillian Jordan. For the third consecutive year,
Shit, yeah, that'll probably be a game I could try to pick up in the future.
This prestigious award can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacation days a year, unlimited access to stimulant pharmaceuticals, and implant acquisition assistance. Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package. In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to its authority. As of today, the police may detain criminal suspects for up to 1 year without formal prosecution. The NCPD scored another victory with the adoption of a policy allowing the shooting of a limb to be considered a warning shot, a change that should keep officers safer. The Night City Office of Cybernetic Technology has been formally dissolved as a result of budget cuts. The office formerly responsible for implant certification will shutter its doors next Tuesday. The administrators of
What a dank
implant
news report.
authorization are now the manufacturers, guided by the standards they themselves have established. Thank you for joining all of us here at In54 News. We'll see you next time.
What a horrifying world we live in, baby. You know, at first, I thought the news reports were funny.
Oh, stupid gates busted again.
Then more and more, I look like, holy shit, this could actually be our future. This might be our future. Maybe you're already living in a cyberpunk future now. Oh, interesting. I don't get the bonus weapons if I play as the corporal here? Huh. Oh well. Suppose it's so. Oh boy, it's starting to rain over here. Damn. Shit, I hope it doesn't rain for too long though. Be able to go out to get some food later. New brain dances. What's up, BDA maniacs? Hungry for a new emo rush? Then check out the latest word from the freshest BTs on the market. God damn, I couldn't even keep a fucking face, a straight face through that. We lost, boys. Good lord, that's the cheesiest fucking writing I've ever seen. Foreign body, the body is everything. There is nothing else. It is you, but is also a tool for your mind to interact with the world. But what would happen if this tool tried to live with its own life? What if it tried to kill you? Though not a particularly original addition to the thriller genre, this brain dance featuring Luke Polar is still a solid experiential ride. The fear of disobedient implants have been around since the pirates were walking around on peg legs. Well, maybe not that long. As a result, the trope has been pervasive in film, brain dance, and urban legend alike. Still, Foreign Body borrows some of the genre's best elements while still incorporating just enough new stuff to the mix to keep it interesting. After all, it's not every day you get to see the world from the perspective of a sentient arm. What the fuck? Wait, what? Maxwell's Rehab. This Braindeath season has been chock full of horror, but this one stands out from the rest. Hey yo, what's up? The always phenomenal Maxwell Ramirez is pushed to the brink of cyberpsychosis so he can relive his return to normalcy. The title offers a tone of optimism, but don't let that fool you. Relive Maxwell's slip into cyberpsychosis, the heartbreak of his wife, and the gradual reintegration into a world that's now far different from how he left it. This BD must be a relive of that season, but not for the faint of heart. Badlands Raid. At last, a BD for those looking for something a little lighter. Badlands Raid is a remake of the 2023 classic, which was an innovative tour de force of the time. For those of you unfamiliar, the plot revolves around an ordinary boring guy who accidentally gets tangled up in a nomad ambush in a Zeta Tech convoy. I wouldn't spoil it because even though the main plot hasn't changed in 54 years, most people these days probably wouldn't know the ending. What I will say is this: the remake's creators have introduced a few modern twists to the story that should make for a pleasant surprise to classic lovers and newbies alike. Can I download a mod for BeamNG Drive later? Yeah, I think later when I get on BeamNG I can try, yeah, I can try to bring up the mods page, and then you can probably suggest some good ones you can try, like the monster truck mod you mentioned the other day. That would be something I love to try actually. I'm kind of surprised that there isn't by default a monster truck in this game. Wouldn't that be like the first thing I want to put in a fucking like in a car crash game? Just give me monster trucks so I can like run over cars and shit. Bruh, how is that not in the the main game? Random parts mod. Okay, remind me about that the next when I get onto the BeamNG again the next time. That'll be a thing to do, like Beam MP, and then we'll what random parts, what does that exactly do? Like, I'm assuming it like spawns like random stuff onto your car or something. There used to be. Oh my god, that's the most, oh my god, that's the most unrealistic. It's what? That's the most like that's the laziest fucking animation for a toilet flush I've ever seen. Did you say anything? The stream froze. No, like this flushing toilet. I don't know, I'm just amused by it because of how shitty the water effect looks. That's all. Didn't miss anything too surprising there. After all, like, I'm just going to be going through this playthrough as like slowly as I can. So I'm going to be like be able to find weird random little things like this. At least I'm hoping to find a lot of really random shit like that. I know a lot of good mods. They were like, I'll just have to try like a whole bunch of like different mods to see. Hopefully I'll be able to like I don't know, like get good enough with automation so I can start building some like good cars to put in the game. But we'll see where we go to eventually with that. But for now, like I would love to try out more of like the racing simulation inside of BeamNG itself. I wonder if like BeamNP has like a hot lapping mode, because that'll be fun. The flood mod, random parts, downhill survival. Oh fuck, that sounds shit. That sounds like a lot. Yeah, we're gonna be sure to go and explore some of those. Oh man, I love the view in this. I gotta say, like, I haven't, to be fair, I haven't checked out so much the views of the other apartments yet, but something about this view is still just iconic though. If you mix the three mods together, it became awesome, but disaster? What's a disaster? What's disaster? What? How is disaster? Why? Disaster? Please? I don't know how to spell right now. Oh well. Take your time. No rush. Lit light really bad. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Disaster? Oh, you mean like a disaster?
Whoa, V? You get your beauty sleep? No matter.
Yes.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. I know a neurovirus or... I need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
You don't English, so not good at spelling. Oh.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Some words. It's okay. Just take a time to learn and stuff. I got Discord. Yeah, actually. Oh, be right back. Somebody need to deal with the hard way. Yeah, take that. Fucking cunt. You can I did put a link
What an awful place.
to my Discord server. You can go ahead and add me there, I think. Yeah. Username is K. All right. I think if you add in that server, you should be able to find me there. Then you can send me like a request or something. Oh man. Song.
Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
Ooh, mech stock. Hey, welcome back. You did, eh? Alright.
Hey, watch your tongue. What? What the hell, June? Did your mama teach you nothing? Santa Muerte ain't no joke. She hears all. Judgment is final. If she hears your call, it's Julio's blood on your hands.
Got another dry, sun-filled week coming your way, Night City. But soak in that
You can send images of those modes so I know which ones they are. Actually, like, maybe you could send links instead. Hang on, I'll create a channel in my Discord there. Then perhaps you can, whatever mods you think would be cool, just go ahead and like add them into put a link in that channel basically. That way I can keep track of stuff to try out.
Sign up for our Platinum plan today, because your life is worth it. 9999 Trauma Team. Don't forget, you're worth it.
In the event of acid rain, those with respiratory issues are advised to remain.
What do I call this channel? BeamNG stuff. Yeah, create a BeamNG stuff text channel here.
Got another dry,
In fact, I should create some categories, right? I'll just put this under like Sims.
Prepare for cooler conditions as we head into the weekend.
There you go. So if you check out like my channel there, I've like put in a new text channel called BeamNG Stuff. You can go ahead and post like the mod links there instead of just putting the images, so that I can like BeamNG Drive mod suggestions. Yeah, basically, yeah, just put it inside that BeamNG Stuff channel, and I'll be able to get to it for the next BeamNG stream. Should be the name BeamNG Drive mod suggestions, yeah? There you go. BeamNG mod suggestions. BRB, alright. I'll see you around. Enjoy your game.
For your own safety, do not disturb or obstruct an NCPD officer
Piece of shit. Come on!
Man, Julio's a real bastardo, man. Maybe Santa Muerte should pay him a visit.
Hey, watch your tongue.
What? The hell, June?
Did your mama teach you nothing? Santa Muerte ain't no joke. She hears all. Judgment is final. If she hears your call, it's Julio's blood on your hands.
Oh, no. It's just not enough. Wait, you mean 14 a day? Well, that's different. Better. Need to discuss it with my partner in crime. Yes, I call you. A good day to you.
What the hell? This isn't college. You have to think.
I mean, shit, it was in uniform.
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two? What do you say? How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in. Fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military boss. Got a sweet deal, and a trooper mine tossed in a few upgrades.
Yo, welcome back.
Now, here we are.
How's it going? Fight's about to start. Not gonna watch? Take notes?
Malone versus Hernandez? Nah. Our chrome friend here don't watch TV. Don't talk neither. Only way he
Alright, thanks, man.
communicates is with them fists.
I'll go and like download those before I set up for BeamMG.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fight, baby. Oh, that hurts. Whoa. Hello. Oh yeah, come on, combo puncho. Yeah.
Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
You go in the ring yourself?
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Forensic cops should do the trick.
It was in uniform.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
What have you got for sale?
Only top shelf gear.
Hey, this shit doesn't take any weight. Fuck it. I think I'll still keep my junk. Only this stuff costs weight. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. How do I want to organize my shit? It's the flood mod. Hmm. Which is flood that chases me. Shit, we're talking flood like a Halo flood? Doesn't work in all maps. Okay, fair enough. A flash flood that chases me. You can make it go 100. I guess you're saying like 100 kilometers per hour. And if you're not fast enough, it just basically catches up to you, huh? Send me an image in Discord of taskbar for it. Alright. Okay, Discord sent it? Alright, sure.
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't legal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Oh, I get it. Want to get rich off my blood, sweat, and tears.
Hey, you gotta make a buck somehow, right? At least I'm giving it to you straight. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Try out our freshly developed new tastes and let your tongue be amazed.
Got it.
All
Sure.
foods. Yummy.
About those fights you mentioned.
V. If you don't have a titanium skull lining, you're gonna have memory problems in no time. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside Watson. Not yet.
No, what? Sorry?
You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
It's the last Fast Furious?
That even Mother Nature cannot keep up.
Oh,
Try out our freshly
the
developed
next Fast Furious is going to be the last
and
Fast
let
and
your
Furious
tongue be
game.
amazed.
That's right, game. The last Fast and Furious movie.
I mean, shit, it wasn't uniform.
I mean, shit, it was a good run, wasn't it? It's only been, what, close to 2 decades of Fast and Furious movies? Shit. Seems about, like, now would be a really good time to kind of, like, yeah, 25 years, fuck me. I still remember the fucking first movie coming out. That's how fucking old I am. But man, like, thing is, like, I don't really follow Fast and Furious all that much. Even I watched the hell out of like the first 3 Fast and Furious movies, but I think I barely even I think like straight I have not watched some of the other Fast and Furious movies, except the one where the last one that Paul Walker was in. Rest in peace, though. New ones are all just fighting, though. No, like, I mean, Hobbs and Shaw, that was like that one was kind of disappointing. That was the most boring, like, Fast and Furious movie, actually. But guess what? What? Who's gonna be in the? Who is it? What is it? Someone's gonna be in this last one. That Paul Walker comes back. Oh no. Shit, don't tell me they're like CGing him back in again. Oh man, of course they're gonna be bringing him back in. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. the last time they tried to CG back in like an actor into a movie, that they did that during the Disney Star Wars. Well, his brother plays for him. Yeah, I think they're gonna do the same thing like they did, which was like they have like a composite of like his brother slash like another actor's performance, and they also got they kind of like recreated his voice also with the help of using a voice actor. It's like a really complicated process, but I think like they did that for the first time. For the first time when they did that movie after Paul Walker passed, right? So they're gonna be doing basically like a redo of that, huh? Oh yeah, like it's just like the same deal with Tom Hanks and his brother. Like there's a lot of times where his brother basically gets used as a stand-in for Tom Hanks doing some of his movies. And like when it comes to doing I remember like when they did the Toy Story games, they actually had Tom Hanks' brother record the voice lines instead of Tom Hanks himself. Well, one, because it's cheaper. Probably it was because it's cheaper to hire his brother compared to getting him though. And two, like Tom Hanks himself could then be like doing other stuff instead.
Let's have a look.
Oh, excuse-moi.
Thanks a lot.
Heyo, welcome back.
Got it. Sure.
Just went and picked up my gun. It's a very sweet looking gun. Which, like, I don't know why they never did like an inspect mode for like all the weapons in this game. Or like still haven't gotten on it even like this many years later. I don't know. Realistically speaking, how long you think till you do a BeamNG stream? Don't know how long till like got to find mods. I don't know, man. Like, to be honest, like, maybe I should go and try to set up a schedule for this. Because usually, like, I basically play, like, 1 hour? I don't know, what time is it right now? It's like 7 o'clock. I think I like probably around the time I'll probably pick up dinner would be like 8 o'clock or something. 9:12 p.m. What time you gotta go to bed? I think I should ask you. Like, what time you gotta bed stuff? Probably could do it for a little while, and then like once I'm done trying out like a mod or two. I don't know, I'm home, so I'll probably go to bed around 2 a.m. Okay. So, so far I only managed to find like the flood mod, the one you just sent me just now. I don't, because like if after I've done like a bit of that mod, most likely what else I'll be doing is just driving like trying to do like hot laps basically on like the racetrack. Looking for random parts, okay. So you mentioned like there was a combo of mods you were saying there's gonna be like a disaster you put together. I don't know, like I think like if you can find enough mods to do, yeah. Damn, I love the way like fluorescent colors basically contrast against the skin. Ooh, 1 attribute point. So I don't know, like I think for the most part, if I'm playing through story, I'll just basically hoard attribute points. Then only use it as I need to kind of like level up for the harder quests. But I think that since I'm using the combat mod for this game, it actually makes combat easier, but also relatively hard too. Like, if you know what you're doing, it's basically hard to get killed. But you still die with like 1 or 2 shots, generally. So it's more a game about how much, how fast your reflexes are. Which, I don't know, like, overall, gameplay is still like one of the biggest weaknesses, I think, for 2077. I really don't like the fact that they went with a bullet sponge like system for combat. It makes it so that, like, you know, I think the best way really to enjoy Cyberpunk as a game isn't really to play it at very hard difficulty, but more like playing normal, like, because, like, again, the problem with bullet sponge enemies is that by the time you get to max level and you can defeat a lot of these high level enemies easily, it kind of like kills the experience, I think, because it just makes the beginning unnecessarily hard. So I don't know, maybe like once I reach a point where I'm already max level, then perhaps I can turn off the combat mod, but for now I think I'm going to use this to kind of rescale the level of difficulty here.
Wait, don't go! No, last-gen cyberware can damage your nervous system. Make sure your implants always the latest model.
Hey yo, welcome back. Found random parts more. Alright. Awesome. I also want to look into how to make a monster truck in BeamNG. Like, since you mentioned it, like, that's just been on my mind. Like, that's something I definitely want to try in BeamNG. Just running a monster truck over a whole bunch of stuff. Sure, if you know where to find one, that'll be great.
Clear up storm drains and sewer entrances to minimize risk of injury and death. Next, if at the end of eastbound traffic jams on the I-9, repairs to Ring Road East may begin as
I mean, I could look it up myself, actually.
Estimates put investment into this major artery at close to 20 million euro dollars, with priority being
Like, where would you go to find these, like, mods and stuff?
And that is it for your latest local news. After the break, we have a look at our world report.
Oh, sorry.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade.
I didn't realize, I think that's some, that picture of Hanako is like from an older model of her. Because Hanako does not look anything like that
myth or reality?
in the game.
Stay tuned.
My goodness. It really shows like how rushed the whole thing was. That no one caught that. It's literally in the beginning of the game. If I had written this biography on the basis of publicly available material and there'd be two sides of the story, not mention the foreword, the afterword, and the acknowledgements. Everyone knows that Hanako Arasaka is a very private individual. Everyone has heard about the tragic death of the last reporter who attempted to pen her life story. 10 shots to the back, suicide, according to the police. That's why when my publisher asked me to write this book, I had to politely decline. Then when I saw the advance they were offering me, I started to reconsider. And finally, when I discovered Arasaka's PR department had given its stamp approval to interview numerous members of Hanako's entourage, I was on the next flight to Tokyo. Soon enough, however, I lost my original enthusiasm. The people Arasaka sent me to be interviewed repeated the same answers to all questions, clearly memorized by heart. After a month's worth of research, all I had was, Hanako Arasaka is the daughter of Saburo Arasaka, from his third wife Michiko. She was born in 1999 in Tokyo and has only left the city 5 times in her life. Living a cloistered lifestyle, she never fulfilled any important role in the family business. She is very close to Yorinobu Arasaka, the black sheep in the family. I was ready to give up when in the archives of a local TV station I found a recording of an opening of an Arasaka branch in Fukuoka, graced by the presence of none other than Hanako herself. She played the piano, Debussy's Reverie. Why that piece? Why play a dreamy, introspective song while surrounded by stoic Japanese businessmen? Her golden fingers caressed the keys. I was mesmerized. Tears rolled down my cheeks as I listened. That's when I knew I had to finish this book. I had to meet this enigmatic woman and find out who Hanako Arasaka really was. I can practically like sell the food to all these guys, which it should have been in the original game, you know. But why? No, I don't know why. They never did. They never do. Yeah, now we organize things properly. I love it. Junk vendor. Oh shit, we has junk.
What?
Woman of the hour. Jeez, it took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting. sit down. Let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Didn't figure you as the type for Asian. Would've thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both.
Oh, I got some news.
You usually forget shit.
What
But
happened?
it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I couldn't find a monster truck
maybe
mod?
it's not as big as
Aw,
that,
no.
Just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn.
Okay.
Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Dexter Deshawn. What's the latest spec on him? Know you got info to spill.
Did find a truck mod with
Been
no
off the grid
roof.
for about 2 years. Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation. Hell was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. It's a fresh crew, and he found us.
How did you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say.
They can shoot cars with a cannon. Because they found a truck mod with no roof and has a cannon on top of the truck. Alright.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gonk to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the scabs.
I sent a photo? Alright.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Jack.
man.
Much
Thanks.
appreciated.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
First stop. Ripper Dock. Anchica, easy on the gas, eh? I just ate.
You wanted to send a link in the Discord server.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
We'll see.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Because if there's no monster truck mod, like what else would be good? Is there a formula car?
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Oh, your friend is working on a Formula 1 car. Oh, you mean like making a Formula 1 mod? Because like, you know what, I think like BeamNG has the potential to become this like multi-purpose simulator. It already does off-roading quite well, and like if you combine that with the racetrack it already has, so you can actually set up like virtual races that way. Should I get involved in this fight? Kind of feel like I want to, but
Surround her, for fuck's sake! I gotta do this all myself?
yay, free loot. Hey, Okapa, how you doing?
This city, only gonna get worse.
You can get this mod met if you have SnowRunner. It took me an hour to get my car out of the mud. Oh shit, almost over the hood. But isn't that common for like outrunning? Like I know like a lot of like outrun 4x4s, they will tend to have like a snorkel. So those are designed literally to trek through even like higher than waist deep mud. Like mud, yeah, like they do, because like they use their outrunner through these swamps and bog, so they do have to sometimes trek through mud. On the road there was no water, and I suppose like if I do get SnowRunner, then I'll give that a shot.
That those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us. Your joys, your worries, your life, for them it is all mere spectacle!
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics? Nah, thanks but no thanks.
You are beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted by surgery of the sacrilege. We can yet save them. May the mothers shield their bodies. May the fathers instill their hatred for Chrome. But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why, the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
A real conspiracy guy? Like in that show? Quick, get next to him. I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Jessica will, like, die when she sees this. Like, this is Max Nova. I just can't.
I recognize you. You come here often. Your eyes tell me that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
Get a job. Tell her to get a job. Lol. I mean, how many people keep paying this guy? Actually, now think about it. How many different versions of V would pay this guy anyway? Oh man. So yeah, right now, probably can try to set up my wheel and stuff, and come back to Cyberpunk later on. But how much I didn't donate this guy? Oh well, he doesn't have long to live in this world anyway.
Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning. Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears listen.
What's up, huh?
I know you?
I'm trying to enjoy the music, mate.
What do I say? Do I know you? What do I say? I know you? What do I say? Do I know you? What do I say?
Alright, so I'm going to Cyberpunk first. Now that I got my wheels set up. Oh, I need to get my gear stick set up as well. Ugh.